Hey again, how's it going? So today I'm going to be cutting some stone. I've formed the top and I shaped the sides, but it's too tall. Ideally you're going to want a stone that's about 4 to 6 millimeters, depending on the setting or the bezel and how it's going to set into the piece of jewelry. So what I would do is I would shape the stone, form it, decide what I want from it, and in this instance I even did most of the work on the top. I'll come back. I could do a little more touch-up work. Usually in the final polish you'll lose a 1/4 millimeter after you polish for about 10 or 15 minutes. It just removes a small thin layer. Gives you your brightest color. So, I've had some accidents cutting stone before. There's a few factors with these little diamond cutoff wheels. The condition of the wheel. A good, fresh, new wheel, sharp wheel, is much safer. Less chance of skipping across or just careening off and cutting your finger. Having the right shape. You don't need one that's too big, and you don't want one that's too small. I found that these, roughly the 30 millimeter is good, and then I do have larger wheels for other applications. I've got bigger stones that I've got to set. But I'm going to go ahead and trade out this bit right here, put on a fresh diamond cutting wheel, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stone and I'm going to glue it to a chopstick with some super glue. And you'll see the results when I'm all done. You'll see the stone glued to the chopstick, and I think you'll get a better understanding of why I'm doing this. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so what I'm using here is I'm using basic diamond cutoff wheels. This is a package of cheap ones. You get a package of 10 30 millimeter discs and 2 of the mandrels. The whole thing is about $3 or $4. So you figure about 30 or 40 cents per wheel. They're not meant to last. They'll get you a couple of cuts, and that might be it. But probably good to have a fresh one for every cut. You've got to use plenty of water, and you don't want to use too much. You want to use plenty of moisture and not too much pressure. Oh, right. So you can see it's almost like a tooth shaped at the bottom. So I had this little dog tooth I want to get rid of. I want to make my stone nice and flat and even, so I'm trying to eyeball and figure out exactly where my lines are. I can shape it up a little bit afterward, but I take mostly into account the back is going to dip down, the front is going to dip down, and this is going to be kind of par for the course. I just want a basic guideline of where I'm going. So a little drop of super glue, adhere it to this chopstick, and here we go. Lots of water. You should obviously be wearing a mask. Be careful and watch yourself. You don't want to cut yourself. Not worth it. I'll move this forward some. Okie dokie, it's going to get loud. Hang on a second. Alright, sorry, I didn't know that we lost visual. So again, I'm going to try to start right above where I was. Gentle, steady, make sure you got good control of your blade. Again, huh? Well, this is going to be a bear because every time I start trying to cut, it's going to get overly wet and come up. So I successfully made that cut. Now I just pop it off, and voila! This I can remove. That's junk pile. And then this one, here we go. Now I've got a nice, flat, even little stone. And one of the things that I do when I have the blade on there, and this is something you're going to want to be careful with. Again, plenty of water. I'll make sure water is actually dripping onto the blade. I'll touch the bottom of the stone to the blade and then gently start up. It allows me to buff it out a little bit, flatten anything that didn't cut 100%. And there we have it. Nice smooth flat bottom. I can sand out a little better. But it's perfect and ready to go. Thanks for watching Mark's Minerals videos. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. We're only about 20 or 25 people subscriptions away from doing another big giveaway. So that's to look forward to. Hope you all have a wonderful evening. Take care. Thank you.